on the mound as the Arrows take the field. Defensively in left field, Cameron Reynolds, Jose Richards in center, Spencer Mays in right. The third baseman is Wayne Laurie, Trenton Worley at shortstop, Brody Mundell at second base. Aiden Michael plays first in Game 2. Behind the plate is Owen Lamar, and right-hander Wyatt Johnston will make the start here. For Johnston, this is his third appearance of the year. He's 1-0 with an earned run average of 1.50. He's thrown 9 in the third innings, allowed 9 hits, 2 runs, both earned. He's walked 4 and struck out 10. He threw a no-hitter the other night. In picking up the win, I believe that was against Oskaloosa, if I'm not mistaken. Check that. I'm sorry, that was not a no-hitter for Johnston. He did throw a fine ball game. Maybe Michael had the no-hitter against Oskaloosa. But Johnston did pitch very well against the Kansas Senators a week ago tonight. Right-hander, throws hard. He will face Bryson Ellis, Mason Manbeck, and Cade Addis here in the top of the first. Just 2 slots left for the Pete Searfoss Memorial Golf Tournament on Saturday. You can find out more about that at OttawaAmericanLegionBaseball.org online. Bryson Ellis will lead things off. Ellis in game number 1 went 1 for 5. First pitch of game 2 is a fastball lined into right field and down the line for a hit. Mays over quickly trying to cut it off. Ellis will try for second, and he'll get in safely with a double. Here is Mason Manbeck. Manbeck was 1 for 4 in the first game. Well, Ellis led off game number 1 with a single. He's off game 2 with a double. Breaking ball to Manbeck is over the outside corner for strike 1. That ball fouled on a play over the first base dugout. 0-2. Richards cheating toward right center field. He is the center fielder out there. 0-2 pitch. Curve is outside and low. Runner at second, nobody out. Second game just underway. One-two pitch is swung on and missed. Tied him up with a pitch on the inside part of the plate. That is the first strikeout for Ottawa pitching tonight. 1 out now, Cade Addis. Addis 2 for 5 in game number 1. Inside to him. Missed away, 2-0. Check of the runner. 2-0 delivery is chopped toward the shortstop. Worley will play to first base and in time with strong arm for Trent Worley. On the play, Ellis moves to third. He's there now with 2 outs. The batter will be Hunter Frederick. Frederick went 1 for 3 in the first game. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, 0-1. Ottawa pitchers in that first game threw 143 pitches. Down low, gets away from the catcher, and here comes the runner down the line to score. So Ellis scores on the wild pitch. It's 1-0 Chanute. One and one to Hunter Friedrich. Curve bends in there, strike two. Checked his swing, the pitch off the outside corner, 2-2. Fastball outside, full count. Curveball, bounce towards short, Worley up with it. He'll have to hurry, throw in time. Chanute gets a run, one hit, no errors, nobody left. At the end of a half inning of play, Chanute won. Ottawa coming to bat, back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Arrows trail by a run as they come to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. They'll send to the plate Trenton Worley, Wyatt Johnston, and Owen Lamar. Defensively for Chanute in left field, Alex Crum. Jake Fiskus is the center fielder. Out in right field is Briley Peavy. Third baseman in game two, Hunter Friedrich. At shortstop, Mason Manbeck. Cam Kester plays second, and at first, Peyton Beck. Kate Addis is behind the plate, and it's right-hander Gavin Dillo on the mound for Chanute in the second game. If you are just tuning in, Ottawa lost the first game 14-8. Pitcher's nightmare, 17 walks and a hit batsman. You know, if you think about this, 17 walks is at least 68 pitches right there. Plus a hit batsman, that's 69. It's no wonder that Ottawa threw that many pitches in the first game. Trenton Worley will lead things off. Trenton did not get a hit in game one, but he did walk twice, and one of those was with the bases loaded to drive home a run. Takes a little high with a fastball, 1-0. Over but low, 2 balls and no strikes. Worley back in. Dillo ready, the 2-0 pitch. Didn't mean to do it, chopped it back to the mound. Dillo will throw to first, 1 out. Now Wyatt Johnston, the batter. Wyatt 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly and an RBI in game one.
Well, for Ottawa pitcher, racing Wyatt Johnston.
Swing and a miss. Big cut. Came up empty, 0-1. Curveball is low. Counts even, 1-1. Hit the center field, drifting back on it, still drifting back. That ball sails over the head of Fiskus, and it rolls all the way to the fence. Johnston to second. He'll hold there with a double. Well, it looked like Fiskus never got a good read on that ball, and it just kept sailing and eventually over his head. So Tying run at second base, one out. Here's Owen Lamar. 2 for 3 with a home run in the first game. Breaking ball is up too high. Lamar's homer was to that same part of the ballpark that Johnston hit. There's a base hit center field. Johnston around third. He's going to score, and it's tied up at 1. Now Cameron Reynolds. Reynolds 2 doubles in the first game, and they were really odd. Lamar will give way to a courtesy runner. And that's Tanner Botkin, as it was in game 1. Reynolds doubled in the first, a little pop fly into shallow right center that Fiskus tried to get to, and the ball hit off of the glove. And then a ball dumped between the second baseman and right fielder that took a weird hop away from Beck, who was playing in right field at the time. There's a line drive right field, and that's going to be caught. That's going to be a double play as Botkin took off way too early. Well, Reynolds hit it right on the nose, but the right fielder, Peavy, made the catch, and Botkin doubled up to end the inning. Ottawa ties it up, a run, 2 hits. No errors, nobody left. At the end of 1, Ottawa 1, Chanute 1. And we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
When it comes to your home, quality matters. And when quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call to have your air conditioning system serviced today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
1-1 tie. Chanute bats here, top of the second. It'll be Crum, Beck, and Kester here. Wyatt Johnston gave up a leadoff double. Runner moved to third on a ground ball, scored on a wild pitch in the first. Ottawa tied it on a double by Johnston and then a single by Lamar. But then the line drive double play took Ottawa out of any further scoring opportunities in the first. Alex Crum in the first ball game on base 5 times, 2 for 2, 3 walks. Johnston's pitch is low. Curveball bounced past the pitcher and on into center field for a hit. Johnston tried to get the glove up there, but came away with nothing but air. Here is Peyton Beck. Beck in game 1, 0 for 1 with 3 walks and a sacrifice fly. Foul back of the plate, 0-1. You know, the amazing thing about those 17 walks in the first game is Chanute's a pretty free-swinging team. A 1 pitch, outside and high. Runner leads away from first. 1-1 to Beck. And it's outside. Laurie Laurie at third base, right on the edge of the grass. Pitch down low, 3-1. Johnston to the belt. 3-1 pitch is swung on, hit into shallow left field and down the line. It's going to be Worley with a fine sliding catch. Man, that was a heck of a play by Trenton Worley on a dead run, sliding right along the foul line. One out. Here is Cam Kester. Kester went 2 for 3 with a couple of walks in the first game. Chanute had 11 hits to go along with the 18 free passes. Johnston throws to first, runner back. We're in the second, tied 1-1. Chopper to the right side. Mundell will play to first base to get the out there with the runner taking second. Now Riley Peavy, who will bat for the first time. Peavy did score a couple of runs as a courtesy runner. Check of the runner at second. Pitch is low and outside. Once again, we'll pass along this scheduling note. No Arrows baseball on Tuesday night next week. That will be a game against the A's, doubleheader between Ottawa and Junction City. 1-1 the count now as Peavy takes a strike. But Ottawa is playing in a tournament next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Fort Scott. Up and in, 2-1. Strike call, 2-2 now to Peavy. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. In the second for Chanute, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the second inning. Ottawa 1, Chanute 1. We'll be back after this 30-second break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa has a huge selection of sofas, love seats, recliners, tables, and chairs. Choose from hundreds, even thousands of fabrics and wood finishes, too. Visit Messenger's Home Furnishings in Ottawa, or for more information, go to messengershomefurnishings.com.
We train yearly to be iCar Gold certified because as cars and designs have changed to keep you safer, so have the collision repair procedures. And at CarStar Ottawa, your safety matters. Call CarStar 242-8916. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Ottawa bats here in the bottom of the second. Brody Mundell will lead things off. He'll be followed by Wayne Laurie and then Aiden Michael. Arrows got a run in their half of the first inning on a double by Wyatt Johnston to dead center, and then a single up the middle by Owen Lamar. Brody Mundell 1 for 5 in game number 1. Gavin Dillo back to the mound for inning number 2. There's a chopper to the left side, fielded in the hole by the shortstop Manbeck, and he won't get Mundell, safe at first. Now Wayne Laurie Laurie 0 for 3 with a couple of runs scored in the first contest. Mundell gets the lead. Dillo bluffs a throw over there. Laurie bunting. It's a good one. The only play first. Bobbled. Throw in time. Dillo had trouble with it, but still managed to get Laurie. And Mundell to second base. He's there with one out for Hayden Michael, who will bat for the first time in the doubleheader. Pitch from Dillo. Low and inside. Hit down the right field line, but twisting foul. One ball, one strike with one out, one on. Here's the stretch and the 1-1 pitch. And fouled out a play by Michael. .71 degrees outside. Beautiful evening. Got a piece of the breaking ball, fouled it back to the screen. Mundell at second base, one away. 1-1 tie, bottom of the second. Right down the middle, and Michael couldn't trigger. Strike three called. Two outs, and here is Spencer Mays. Spencer with an RBI in game one. He was 0 for 2. Takes inside. Popped into shallow center. That could be trouble. Long run for everybody, and it'll be in for a base hit. Here's a runner trying to score, and he'll make it. And now the ball gets past the catcher. Mays on down to second base. So Spencer Mays with a dump single into shallow right center field. The batter will be Jose Richards. Jose with a couple of hits and an RBI in the first game. Swings and misses 0-1. Dillo's 0-1 pitch. Over below. Fastball is high. 2-1 the count to Richards. Swing and a miss. Big rip, no contact. Breaking ball, and Richards laid off the pitch. It was outside, full count. Ball 4 low. Nice at-bat there by Jose Richards to turn the lineup over and bring Trenton Worley to the plate. Trenton on an excuse-me swing was out on a bouncer back to the mound first time up. Outside and high from Dillo, 1-0. Another pitch outside and high. Dillo baseball now. Stretch. 2-0 pitch. Missed low. Strike, outside corner. Worley was taking all the way there. Three 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 outside to load the bases. And we'll bring to the plate Wyatt Johnston, who doubled to deep center field his first time up. Catcher Addis out to have a word with Gavin Dillow. Alumni game Sunday afternoon here. 1 o'clock. Be the first pitch. That, I imagine, is if the alums can get around that early in the afternoon. Johnston stands in. Dillow will work from the wind. Line to center field. It's going to drop in for a hit. 1 run will score. Round third, and holding is Jose Richards, and that was a good move there by Lance Fuller to stop Richards. So Johnston is 2 for 2, and the Arrows lead now 3-1. Owen Lamar will be the batter. He singled to center his first time up. Pitch to Lamar. Breaking ball, missed low and away. Fastball for a strike, 1-1. Base hit up the middle. Right through the box. 2 runs will score. Here's a runner trying for third, and he'll make it. That was reminiscent of a Charlie Brown scene right there. That ball went right back through the box. Now Cameron Reynolds. Reynolds lined into a double play back in the first. Stretched by the right-hander, the pitch. Strike at the letters. Ground ball down the third baseline, and on past the third baseman. Johnston will score. It flattened out on him, something terrible. We give him a base hit. So a hit for Reynolds and an RBI to make it 6-1. Now Brody Mundell, who started this inning, with an infield single. Yeah, that was an impossible play for Hunter Frederick over there. Off the end of the bat, down the first baseline, foul, strike 1. Five hits in the inning, and now 7 already in the game for Ottawa. Runners lead away from second and first. The pitch up too high. Botkin, by the way, is again running for Lamar. He's out at second base. Swing and a foul tip. 1-2. That ball caught a piece of the home plate umpire, so Addis goes out to talk to the pitcher and give the home plate umpire a chance to Knock that one off. Ball and 2 strikes. Get into shallow center. Fiskus on the run. He'll have to play that one on a hop. Now it rolls past him. 1 run is in. Here's Reynolds around third. He's going to try to score, and he'll make it. It'll be a single for Mundell. An error on the center fielder, allowing Reynolds to score. And here is Wayne Laurie, who sacrificed earlier in the inning. He takes strike 1. That pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, 2-1. Again inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Time's called now. Wayne Laurie down the line to talk to Lance Fuller. Dillo is not quick pitching, but he is very, very fast from the time he gets that ball to the time he delivers it again. Ottawa scored 7 times here in the second inning. 3-1 pitch. Strike at the letters, and it's 3-2. Little looper on the infield, and the second baseman Kester will make the catch, and the side is retired. But Ottawa scores 7 runs in the second on 6 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. And at the end of 2 innings of play, it's Ottawa 8, Chanute 1. And we'll return after this 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
If you're expecting, you have 1,000 questions that Ransom Memorial Health can help answer with their next childbirth class starting July 23rd. Learn about the importance of nutrition, healthy labor, even tour the family birthplace. Find out more by calling 229-8458 or go online to ransom.org. Hey, it's me, your taste buds. What do you say we head over to Leon's? You know, used to be Poncho's. They're open now, and the vocal cords won't stop talking about them. Chicken fried steak, sandwiches, burgers, salads, and I hear they kept the chips and cheese. Yum. You take me there and I'll forgive you for that freezer-burned whatever that was last night. Leon's, now open for lunch and dinner at 429 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Here we go to the third. Ottawa has staked Wyatt Johnston to a 7-run lead. It'll be the 9-1 and 2 hitters, Fiskus, Ellis, and Manbeck. Jake Fiskus in the first game had 1 hit. He was 1 for 3 officially, had a couple of walks. Chanute won the first game 14-8, aided by 17 bases on balls. Left-handed batter. Pitch from Johnston. Fouled straight back. Fiskus had a good cut. I'll tell you what, this guy's the number 9 hitter on this team, and he's done that, I think, for several years. He really is a leadoff hitter for all intents and purposes. Swings and misses here, it's 0-2. Sometimes managers will put this type of hitter in the 9 hole as a second leadoff man. Breaking ball missed outside, 1-2. Popped it up, maybe playable. Lamar has a look. He'll make the catch. So 1 out, nobody on. Here is Bryson Ellis, who double down the right field line his first time up. Came around to score the Chanute run. Pitch from Johnston. Line foul into the screen over by the first base dugout. The 1 pitch. Hard slider, and he swung and missed. Now the 0-2 to Ellis. Missed inside. 8-1 Ottawa. We're in the third. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch on the way. Fly ball center field. Richards didn't read that one well. He's headed back, and he makes the catch. Richards took about a step in and then realized that was probably a mistake. Got back there pretty quickly and made a pretty routine catch, actually. 2 outs, and now Mason Manbeck, the batter. He struck out swinging his first time up. Swing and a miss. And a wicked cut at that one and came up empty. Fouled off, 0-2. Johnston is around the plate, and you just can really dig in, but you don't get all that good a wood on the ball generally. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Third strikeout for Wyatt Johnston, and Chanute goes in order in the third. 3 up, 3 down at the end of 2.5. Still Ottawa 8, Chanute 1. We'll return in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Ransom Memorial Health knows that for expecting moms and dads, education is the key for a positive birth experience. So they invite you to sign up for the next childbirth class that starts July 23rd. Give your newborn the best possible start. Call 229-8458 or find out more at ransom.org. Hey, it's me, your taste buds. What do you say we head over to Leon's? You know, used to be Ponchos. They're open now, and the vocal cords won't stop talking about them. Chicken fried steak, sandwiches, burgers, salads, and I hear they kept the chips and cheese. Yum. You take me there and I'll forgive you for that freezer burned whatever that was last night. Leon's now open for lunch and dinner at 429 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Game moves to the bottom of the third. Arrows will send to the plate Michael, Mays, and Richards. Gavin Dillow has struggled through 2 innings of work. Arrows looking for the split of the doubleheader. They lost the first game 14-8. Lead here in the nightcap 8-1.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning, 4-60.
Aiden Michael will lead things off. Called out on strikes back in the second inning. Pitch is a fastball low. Low and outside, 2-0. The wind and the 2-0 pitch. Outside corner, Dilla was taking, or I'm sorry, Michael was taking. Low and outside, 3-1. Dilla kicking at the ground in front of the pitching rubber. Strike 2 called, and Michael thrown the bat. That is just one thing I've never understood. You wait for that umpire to signal you down to first base. You don't make that assumption. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Line to the first baseman. Michael hit it hard, but right at Peyton Beck, 1 out. Here's Spencer Mays, who dumped a single into right center field to drive home a run back in the second inning, 1 for 1. Off-speed pitch is outside. Inside to him, 2 balls, no strikes. That one inside. 3-0 to Mays. And over his head, ball 4. So a man on with 1 out. Here's Jose Richards. Jose walked and scored in that 7-run second inning. Joe's bunt takes a strike. Jose has been swinging the bat much better than the first couple weeks of the season. Really struggled early, but is swinging it well now. Throw to first, runner back. Oh, 1 pitch. Again, bunting. This one is up the third base line, foul. So no balls, 2 strikes. Mays at first base, 1 out. Two-strike pitch, just missed outside. No pitch. There's a balk on the play. And I believe they finally said that there was no coming set by Gavin Dillow. Now the 0-2. Curve just a little bit high. There's strike 3 called. Richards couldn't trigger on the breaking ball. He is down on strikes. That is strikeout number 2 for Gavin Dillow. 2 outs, and now Trenton Worley, who is grounded out and walked and scored. And that plunks him in the shoulder. So Worley is on. Wyatt Johnston, the batter. Wyatt's 2 for 2. A double in the first and an RBI single in the second. Breaking ball, low and outside. Inside, 2-0. Wyatt Johnston takes a strike. I think he wanted that pitch, just couldn't trigger. It was at the letters. Upstairs. And now 3-1. Ball 4 inside, and that'll load him up for Owen Lamar.
Now batting for the Heroes,
with a couple of singles to center field. Drove home a run with 2 runs, actually, with the single his last time up. Has 3 RBIs in the game. Dillo will work from the windup. And a strike. The line, the 0-1 to Lamar. Strike 2 on the outside corner. 0-2 pitch. Popped it up, shallow right center. Who wants it? Right fielder coming on, and he makes the catch. Ottawa out here in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 left on base. We'll go to the fourth. It's Ottawa 8 and Chanute 1. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We came to Arvest Bank to learn about free blue checking. What do you like best about your account with no monthly fee?
Just, it's convenient, it's free. When they told me it's free, I was like, what?
I've used several other banks in the past, and so it was very nice to switch to one that had an actually free checking account.
It's just one less thing you have to worry about taking out of your budget.
Do you know the monthly fee for your checking account?
Oh, yes. 0.
Congratulations. Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
3 innings in the books for Ottawa. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Chanute. 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error. Chanute will send to the plate here the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Addis, Frederick, and Crum. Chanute got a run in the first. Ottawa tied it with 1 in their half and then scored 7 in the second. Kate Addis to lead things off. He bounced out to the shortstop back in the first inning. Second time through the order for Johnston. Let's see how he fares. Throws that fastball in the dirt. Line, the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball hits the inside corner, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Another breaking ball. It's 1-2. Too high. Addis waits. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Buried in the dirt. Flag continues to blow across the field, kind of out to right, actually, a little bit more now. Not nearly as hard as it was blowing earlier in the evening. 3-2 pitch to Addis. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. And that's 4 strikeouts now for Wyatt Johnston. 1 out. Hunter Friedrich, the batter. He was out on a grounder to the shortstop his first time up. Fastball, strike at the knees. Johnston working quickly. And the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. And he's up on Frederick. No balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out with a wicked slider. Two out, nobody on. Here is Alex Crum. Crum singled to center field his first time up. Breaking ball is high. Swing and a foul tip. 1 ball, 1 strike. 8-1 Ottawa, top of the 4th. Chopper towards short, charged by Worley. He'll throw and get him. And it's a 1-2-3 fourth, worked by Johnston. At the end of 3.5, it remains Ottawa 8 and Chanute 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
Arrows will bat here in the 4th. Looks like Chanute's going to make some changes. And they're going to bring in a new pitcher, it appears. Is that Beck coming in from first base? Yes, Peyton Beck will be the new pitcher. He's a left-hander. So Ellis is now at first base. And so it would appear that the DH is no longer in effect here. Arrows will send to the plate Reynolds, Mundell, and Laurie. Gavin Dillo goes the first 3. He allows 8 runs, only 7 of them earned. He struck out 2.
There you go. He got somebody going in there.
He also walked 3 and hit a man. Game 1 went to Chanute, 14-8. Ottawa leading here in Game 2, 8-1.
Now 15 for Chanute.
Hunter Friedrich and Jake Fiskus shared duties for Chanute in Game 1. Friedrich with the win, and Fiskus got a save in the game. Cameron Reynolds will lead things off. He's lined into a double play, and he is single to left.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning, 4-60. Left fielder number 15, Cameron Reynolds.
Reynolds stands in against the left-hander. Pitch to him is high. Inside to him, 2-0. Wicked cut. Came up empty, 2-1 now. Up too high, and it's 3-1. Strike two, outside corner at the letters. Reynolds not quite so sure. Three-two pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ball was well thrown on the outside part of the plate, and Reynolds couldn't afford to take it. Now Mundell, the batter. Brody has a couple of hits. Nubs this one off the end of the bat, foul. Ottawa has 8 hits in the game. 6 of those.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO Sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Experienced some technical difficulties. Back on the air here, Brody Mundell had an infield single. He's at first base. 1-1 the count to Wayne Laurie. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside, 2-1. Laurie is sacrificed and popped to second. Ball hit in the air down the left field line, twisting foul. Everybody giving chase, but it's out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beck stares in for a sign. And the 2-2 pitch. Slow breaking ball is high. Now the 3-2 offering. High, ball 4. Again, the catcher Addis trying to frame those pitches, but the umpire's having none of it. That'll get Aiden Michael to the plate. Aiden has struck out and lined out. Pitch to Michael. Down low. Check the runners. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. They'll throw behind Laurie at first, and he is going to be safe. Just got back in safely. I don't know what Wayne was doing over there, but he was way off the base. It's almost like he thought it was a hit and run or something. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Michael. Strike 2 called. Mundell at second, Laurie at first, 1 out. Breaking ball outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball in right center field. Could be trouble. Long run, and Peavy, did he make that catch? Boy, if he did, it's going to be a double play. Oh, but a bad throw by the second baseman, and Mundell gets back to the bag. Peavy with a great catch out in right center field. Arrows thought the ball was down. Mundell was already to third. He had to backtrack, and only a bad throw by the second baseman, Kester, allowed him to get back in safely. 2 outs. Now Spencer Mays, who has singled and walked. Now check that. Brady Beats is going to bat for Mays. Beats was 1 for 3 in the first game with an infield single. Pitch to him inside. One-0 pitch. Popped it up, fouled, Addis to have a look. He's got room, but he overran the ball once again. He did that in the first game also. When you're a catcher, even with the wind blowing like it is, you've got to treat that ball as if it is hit to like a center fielder. The ball is going to continue to carry out toward the field of play. So Beats gets another life. 1 ball, 1 strike. Curve is over. Strike 2 called. Struck him out swinging. Side retired. Ottawa, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We'll go to the 5th. Ottawa 8 and Chanute 1. Back after this 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
And we're back. One more round, Cindy, and you win.
I'm ready.
Name a bank with at least 250 locations.
Arvest Bank.
Yes. Name a bank with longer hours and award-winning service.
Arvest.
Yes, that can give you a mortgage, credit card, or loan.
Arvest.
Has a free blue checking account you can open online.
Arvest.
And has an online switch kit.
Arvest Bank.
That is correct. You're a winner.
You can be a winner, too, when you open a free blue checking at Arvest Bank. Go to arvest.com/switch or visit a friendly nearby associate. Equal housing lender.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Our game moves to the top of the 5th inning. Chanute will send to the plate the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Beck, Kester, and Peavy. Chanute jumped out to an early 1-0 lead. Ottawa tied it in the bottom of the first and then scored 7 runs in the second. Peyton Beck will lead things off. Retired on a sterling play by Trenton Worley on a pop fly down the left field line. Takes low from Wyatt Johnston, ball 1. Chopped to first, fielded by Michael, steps on the bag, 1 out. Now Cam Kester, the batter. Kester retired on a grounder to the second baseman back in the second inning. Johnson's pitch is inside. Well thrown, a strike at the knees, 1-1. Strike 2, outside corner at the knees. Johnston ready, and his 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss and a breaking ball. 6 strikeouts now for Wyatt Johnston on the evening. 2 out, nobody on for Briley Peavy. Peavy struck out swinging his only time up. Down 2 low, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1-1. By the way, Brady Beats is now out in right field for the Arrows. Hard breaking ball is high. 2-1. Fouled off the mask of the home plate umpire. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He struck him out with a breaking ball in the inside corner. Chanute 1, 2, 3, and out here in the 5th. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ottawa 8, Chanute 1. And we're back in 30 seconds. This is Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
Game moves to the bottom of the 5th inning. For the Arrows, it will be Jose Richards, then Trenton Worley, and Wyatt Johnston. Chanute will make some more changes, and we'll catch them for you as soon as we can. Well, I say that, I don't really see anything new out there to speak of. Oh, yeah. Friedrich is now at behind the plate at catching. And Addis has moved to third base. And anything else that we can see there? Well, don't see anything else. Well, Jaden Custer is now out at second base. Number 3 out there now. Jose Richards has walked and struck out. Shows bunt, takes high. Second inning of work for Peyton Beck. Inside corner, 1-1. Ground ball down the third baseline, bobbled by Addis. Now he'll have to hurry and throw off line. There goes Richards heading for second, and he'll make it. It'll end up being a double error on the third baseman, Addis. He booted the ball and then compounded the problem by making a bad throw. So Richards at second base, nobody out. Here is Trenton Worley. Trenton's been on a couple of times, walked in the second, hit by a pitch in the third. Pitch to him is high. Outside corner, well thrown by Beck, 1-1. Worley takes low, 2-1. 8-1 Ottawa, bottom half of the fifth inning. Fouled out of play. Worley tried to go the opposite way that time, 2-2. Stretched by Beck. 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, and a nice stop by Friedrich. Count runs full. Ball 4 low. So 2 on, nobody out for Wyatt Johnston. Johnston doubled in the first, singled in the second, walked in the third. Lines this one in left center field. It's down for a base hit. Richards around third. He's going to try to score. The throw will be cut off, and no throw to the plate. Richards scores, and it's 9-1. And that's the ball game. We're going to have the 8-run rule here. So the Arrows are going to win it by run rule here with a run in the fifth, 1 run on 1 hit, 2 errors, and 2 left on base. Final score in game number 2, Ottawa 9, Chanute 1, and we're back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948. Sutton's Jewelry has something to make your wedding day special. During June, July, and August, find the wedding set of your dreams at Sutton's Jewelry. Now offering several wedding sets for only $1,000. That price includes the engagement ring and the wedding band. Choose from yellow, rose, or white gold wedding sets. Hurry, first come, first served. And remember, customer satisfaction is their top priority. Let Sutton's Jewelry help you celebrate life's special moments with quality jewelry. Now at their new location, 213 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Summers in Kansas are hot. Is your AC ready for that? Call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Well, the Arrows take the second ball game 9-1. Chanute got a run in their half of the first inning, but Ottawa tied it up on an RBI single by Owen Lamar in the bottom of the first. And then the Arrows struck for 7 runs in the second. RBI single by Spencer Mays, and a single to center to drive home a run by Wyatt Johnston. Owen Lamar drove home 2 with a single. Cameron Reynolds with an RBI single, and then a single by Brody Mundell for the another run that actually scored on an error. And Wyatt Johnston, with a sterling pitching performance, a 2-hitter, did not walk anybody, struck out 7, a complete opposite of the first ball game that was won by Chanute. Looking at the line score here for the Arrows, they got 9 runs on 10 hits, no errors, and 8 left on base. For Chanute, 1 run, 2 hits, 3 errors, 1 left. Wyatt Johnston, the winning pitcher, and he is now 2-0. Losing pitcher for Chanute was the starter, Gavin Dillow. Arrows will play next a week from today, but we do not know the time. They'll be at a tournament down in Fort Scott. Again, the schedule says 2 games next Tuesday here against Junction City. Those games will be single-A games instead. Ottawa plays next a week from tonight, or a week from today, and it'll be down in Fort Scott.